This clip of the Texas Bucket List is brought to you by Spirit of Texas Bank and Slovacek Sausage. Howdy, and welcome to the Texas Bucket List, the show dedicated to everything there is to see, do, and experience right here in the Lone Star State. My name is Shane McAuliffe, and this week we head underground to check out a cavern that's world-renowned. You see, these stalactites and stalagmites can be found right here on I-10 in Sonora. As you drive west on Interstate 10, you can't help but notice the signs to the Caverns of Sonora. Just a few miles off the highway, you'll find this Texas treasure on the Mayfield Ingham Ranch. But before you go on your 2-hour tour, you'll meet up with your tour guide, Bill Sawyer, and he has some ground rules.
We don't allow any jackets or sweaters inside because the formations are so close to the trail that it snags the formations and it snaps them off.
Don't worry, you're not going to need them.
You sweat out here.
The cave is fairly warm, the humidity being so high, 98%, 71 degrees, so that makes it feel a little steamy in the cave.
But there is one thing you'll want to take with you.
Nothing in the cave but just the camera. We do allow that.
This inner space of the state is millions of years old, but it wasn't discovered until the 1940s in a very peculiar way.
A dog chased a raccoon into the opening. That's how they remember seeing it. This is the local newspaper. It came out the day of the grand opening. See, more than 2,000 persons attended the cave dedication, and this is July the 28th of 1960.
20 years later, the caverns were open to the public for tours. But don't worry, you don't have to go the same direction the initial explorers of the 1950s did.
So that's a replica of the natural entrance. That's the same original gate that was installed over the entrance in 1955.
Then we began our descent.
Stay on the trail and don't touch anything, okay? We'll be good. We're going to go down to the second level before the trail gets level again, and that's about 50 feet from the surface.
It doesn't take long to get to the good stuff in this cave with 4 different levels and 7 miles of mapped passages.
And they were climbing across this ledge and going right back into that passage.
After just a few minutes, you're surrounded by beauty.
It's a big surprise for a lot of people.
In caverns that have only seen artificial light, you'll see some of the most amazing natural beauty hidden deep in the heart of Texas. And it doesn't take long for the Caverns of Sonora to take your breath away.
For 22 years, I've heard people ooh and ah about the cavern, and it never gets old.
These incredible formations have been growing slowly for the past 2 to 4 million years.
The age of the thing, and the time that it took, to do something like this is, it's hard for people to understand. And when you tell them that on the tour, it just makes you feel, small, makes you feel small.
And the science behind it is as vast as the caverns. Geologists have been able to determine that this part of Texas has gone through some serious changes.
64,000 years, we've identified 6 real distinct climate changes. One of them a tropical climate, a lot of color in the formation. They identified a glacial period. Not that the glacier got this far south, but it caused the weather to change a great deal. And they even identified a hardwood forest that grew above the cave at one time.
The sheer natural beauty of this place and the time it took to create it is simply mind-blowing. And Bill has seen firsthand what it can do to visitors.
I'll never forget it as long as I live. We came in here and the lady looked around and she started crying. She just started crying, and it was, sometimes it's pretty emotional for people to see something like this.
Bill also knows thanks to his own personal account. When he was just in the 4th grade, he visited the Caverns of Sonora for the first time, and it set the stage for his life.
It did had a big effect on me, Started caving a lot after that too.
Even though these caverns are literally in the middle of nowhere, it draws curious cave explorers from all over.
The diversity of the people is just incredible. It's almost like the cave.
It's awesome. It was really cool to see everything.
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
Most of the stuff looked like ice cream.
Whatever feeling these caves evoke, just getting a chance to envelop yourself in this place is well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
You will not regret seeing this cave. It's the prettiest show cave on the planet. and we'll treat you so many ways you're bound to like some of them.
I've never seen anything like it before, you know. I've been to a lot of caverns before, and this one's, I like it the best, you know, out of all of them. It's huge, it's unbelievable.
It's like another world, you know, it's like something you'd see in a fantasy movie or something. It's just beautiful and like Wonderland.
Generation after generation should take the opportunity to take the time to show their kids and let them see what Texas really has for them.